Okay, it's Friday, August 26, 2022. Time for another Fireside chat with Dizzy and the fuzzy little puppy. Tried making this video a little bit ago and I realized that while it showed I was recording, it did not change any for the picture of the fire. It was the same thing. It was stuck, no dancing flames. When I moved away from the fire, it still showed the fire. I had to stop it and start over. But it's been 4 months now since I've lost my husband, and I am starting to get some stuff done in the house. I would have had more done, but on Thursday I had a fun day. My brother's been trying to get my dad's old car put in his name, and New Jersey motor vehicle is a pain in the butt. My sister and I both have power of attorney. She had signed the thing, but had made a mistake and they would not correct it without both my sister and I there. And they will not do this at every motor vehicle. We had to go to Cherry Hill. If you know anything about traffic in New Jersey, you know getting to Cherry Hill motor vehicle, you're going to hit nothing but traffic once you get to a certain point. And I didn't have a clue as to where I was going, so of course I'm using Google Maps. And it has me going up, and I get up to where I don't know where I am. And it tells me that I need to get off on exit 1D. Well, before you get to 1D, you had a lane come into the right and stay. So I was no longer in the right-hand lane. I'm now in the center lane. And the car that's in the right lane was going the same speed that I was going. And I put on my turn signal, hoping people would be nice enough to let me over. Of course not. I was able to get over, but it wasn't easy. Managed to find motor vehicle. We go in. I got to sign the paper one time, and that was it. My sister had to sign more. But we were in there for over an hour. When my brother came out, he was so happy. He's just shouting, yes, and all happy and everything, and people are looking at him and laughing. So they might have had similar experiences with motor vehicle. I know I've had fun experiences before. Now I was getting home, and I kept losing the signal for Google Maps. But before I got out of the parking lot, it told me I had to make a right, and then I needed to make a hard left. So I made my right, and I'm looking for my hard left. There's nothing. And I'm going down the road, still looking for my hard left. And then it says, take the next right. Well, by then I've got traffic next to me. There's no way I could take the next right. And so I missed that and had to go up, turn around. Wasn't thinking, got in the center lane. I'm at a red light and it's telling me, not at the intersection, but past that, take the right. So figured I'm just going to go slow and let these cars get ahead of me, and then I can get over with no problem. Well, that worked fine with the first three. The last one was going the same speed I was going, and I've got my turn signal on, and I'm looking at it. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing. I think they might have been trying to be nice to me, but they didn't flash their high beams or wave for me to go over or anything. I finally put on the brake, and they went on the exit, and I followed them. So then it didn't tell me anything again for a long time. And I was a little familiar with the area, which was a good thing, because otherwise I would have gotten lost getting to the next road that I needed to get onto. So I'm going along. Traffic is horrible. 3 lanes of congested traffic. I'm in the right lane. And they tell me in a quarter mile, take the next left. And I'm thinking to myself, why couldn't you have told me that earlier? It was not easy, but I was able to get over and get that left. If I had missed it, I don't know what I would have. I would have had to find some way to turn around. But I got over, and once I got onto that road, I knew where I was. I knew how to get home. But I'm coming home now on a last road that I basically needed to main road, and 2 miles ahead of where they wanted me to get off, that I didn't get off with because I had to get bread, and I knew there was no way to get bread if I took that exit. They tell me, take my exit is 2 miles ahead or something like that. And I'm thinking to myself, why couldn't you have given me plenty of warning when I really needed it? So I was not happy with Google Maps, but that was done. I had such a headache. I got some stuff done at home, but not as much as I wanted to. Didn't sleep good last night. Been doing a lot of hard physical work outside. You'll see what I was doing next video from my yard, but it's looking so much better. Like I said, I couldn't sleep last night. I got up this morning and was right at it again, and came out, got the field cleaned. Didn't really mow except for one place where there's some kind of grass. I don't know what it is, but the horses don't eat it, and it was pretty tall, so I mowed that down. A friend and I decided we were going to go canoeing this afternoon, and she told me the lake we were going to go on, it was open. That somebody had told her it was open, and they just hadn't updated the website because I had checked it out. We get there and they still had the signs up saying that it was closed. So we went to another lake and we went out, and it was horrible. The amount of seaweed in there. We got towards the back of the lake and it's like there wasn't even any way to get through. So we just turned around and I went home. So that was fun. Let me see, I can't think of much else of what went on this week. Except for, like I said, I've got a lot of stuff that I've got done. My broodies will be getting their babies on Sunday. I had 14 out of 22 hatch out. I had another one pip, but that was as far as it got. So I'll be moving birds around. And I did take a couple to auction on Tuesday that were not laying. Or the one, if it did lay, that the egg broke. So it's like, why bother to have her? So, and I had a bunch of other stuff to go, so it just made it sense to take it then. Well, that's about it for me for tonight. I don't know if my friend is going to join me or not, but I'm going to make some s'mores, and I will talk at you later.